In tonight's Thrive segment, KEYC News 12's Lisa County tells us what we should and shouldn't do when that happens.
Well, yes, I am here with Dr. John Benson, who practices family medicine for the Mankato Clinic. And we were just talking, doctor, about how even personally I have this problem. I'll fall asleep just fine, but I'll wake up maybe 3 hours later and can't shut my brain off, and I'm losing sleep.
Right. It's a pretty common problem for lots of patients. They come in with that same complaint. It's relatively easy to put somebody to sleep, but it's hard to keep them asleep. It's called sleep maintenance insomnia. And we deal with it on a pretty daily basis.
And are there any, and there's no easy answer I know, but any tips for someone like me to help us get back to sleep?
The first step is to try and figure out why you wake up early. Once we figure that out, if we figure that out, then we'd like to address that. So rather than give somebody a sedative or a sleeping pill all the time, it would be better if we just tried to figure out why you're waking up and go from there.
And I have always heard not to go for a screen necessarily, or maybe get out of bed and do something. Any thoughts on that? Or?
Right. So what you don't want to do is anything stimulating. So it would be better to get up and try and read or do something else. You certainly don't want to move around. Eating is not helpful, as you know. And you don't want to do anything that activates your brain. Generally, we want you to try and lay there and fall asleep in about 15 minutes or so, if you can't fall back asleep, to get out of bed.
Okay, well, great. Some good advice. Anything you want to add today on the topic?
Well, just to try and address what might be the cause of the sleep maintenance, whether it be pain or having to go to the bathroom. Sometimes you're too hot, too cold. There are just many different possibilities, and we'd like to fix that and see if we can't help you sleep first.
Yeah, so if you're really concerned, just talk to your doctor.
Right.
All right, well, thank you for joining me today. And for more tips on sleeping and healthy sleeping, you can go to KEYC.com/thrive.